Good day, folks, and welcome to Journey of the Anointed with Mr. Buzz, who's a little bit frustrated after dealing with technical stuff and trying to figure out stuff. I'm not into this new way of doing things. When I was young, somebody would have told me, you gotta have this little device or you can't function in society. Any of us, we would have looked at whoever said that and said, stick that where the sun don't shine. But they've got everybody so compliant with the stuff. I tried to scream so loudly, don't go along with it, don't go along with it. As long as nobody goes along with it, they can't do it to us. But you all went along with it. You all went along with it. So I'm being drug into it too now, and I'm very frustrated about that. But I thought I had it figured out. Something called Texty Pro. You can use your landline and receive text messages on it. Except you need a mobile phone to open up an account with them. So what's the point? If I'm opening up an account with something that allows me to use my landline to do texting, probably means I don't have a mobile phone. That's probably why I do that. But you gotta have the mobile phone to do it in the first place. So what would you even bother with it for? It looked pretty useless after I saw that. So anyway, I think the solution, is a dumb phone. Gonna get a dumb phone. Gonna cost me about $60. Then I gotta have data or something on it to use it like that. I don't know about that either, so I'll have to learn about that. Better not cost me much, because I'm getting this stupid thing not for anything other than opening accounts. It's gonna cost me $60 to open up accounts. That's unbelievable right off the bat, that I'm gonna pay $60 just so I can open up accounts. Like, whoa. That's going to be $60 I really hate handing over. I'm not going to be happy about that. I guess they got us, don't they? They got us right. They got us in the squeeze, right? You all should have held out and not went along with it, and then I wouldn't be in this mess right now. Just kidding. I'm so sorry about my voice. I just want to clear up what this whole problem was caused by. It was caused by me being deceived. And believing what was convenient instead of using my discernment and praying for discernment, doing what I know is the right way to go. I believed what was more convenient to believe and didn't do that. Didn't use my discernment. Because of that, there was a lot of other things affected too. And got me in trouble with the Lord big time. Don't want to get in trouble with the Lord. That's not good. And I've done that several times now, so luckily he has grace as well as wrath. But he does have wrath, so one has to remember that and not count on too much grace, because eventually that grace will stop and wrath takes over. So, it's just, I'm using this as a reminder for everybody. Don't believe what's convenient. Use your discernment. Pray for discernment. Go to the Lord if you don't know the answer. Be careful who you believe and what you believe. You might find yourself believing what you want to be true instead of what actually is true. And that's what I did. So this is part of my repentance too, to admit what I've done here. I don't have to get into the details of what it is. That's not important. Fact of the matter is, I did not use my discernment. I believed what was convenient to believe rather than what was actually true. And actually somebody very important has been affected by this too. A person even got blocked from the channel, who now I've unblocked them now. I feel terrible about that. It's all because of this mistake I made. This is why you use discernment and pray to the Lord for discernment rather than believe what is convenient to believe. So I'm very sorry for that transgression. It was a big mistake, and I hope the person who I blocked, who I have now unblocked, will return to the channel and forgive me for making that mistake. So that's all I have in this one. I really can't wait to be able to speak again. I also wanted to be able to, I wanted to say thank you for all the kind words that people are sending my way. Sometimes it feels like there's nobody out there watching, but obviously there is, because some very nice things have been said, so thanks so much for that. I appreciate it. I will have a donation thing set up for too long. I guess if anybody wanted to donate anything in the meantime, if you're in Canada, it's possible. You can just email transfer money. And I will, I'm going to use a different email. Well, no, the one that's up there now is fine. I'm going to use a different one, though, for that. Yeah, I'll be posting that in the description box of this video here. So it's a Proton, Proton email. For those in Canada, I mean, you can always donate that way. We don't even need to worry about PayPal if you're in Canada. That's one thing I do like about Canada is we have what we call email money transfers, and you don't need no cash apps or anything. You're right through your bank. And a lot of it's free. It doesn't even cost money to do, so really good option there. I'll put my email address for donations in the description box. Not really used to that sort of stuff yet. Like I say, I've never started doing this to make money. It's not what it's about to me. But this is instructions from the Lord, and I don't want to upset the Lord anymore. So we're going to do what he says, and that's the end of it. So yeah, that's in the description box. Thanks for watching, and remember that Jesus Christ is the King of Kings.